Hey,
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 hey!
hey! It's Chile,
And it's Chele.
and if you're new here,
Hey,
hey,
nice to meet you here.
get comfy and let us tell you about self-love versus narcissism. Ntar di sini ada tulisan-tulisannya, guys. Kita bakal bahas are they the same thing or are they completely different? So you
Betul.
guys will find out on today's episode.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna find out what those two mean. And also, did you guys know that Shakespeare's epitaph, with it, which is something that is on a grave, apparently, kayak something written on a grave, contains a curse for grave robbers. What do you think about that?
Kata gue itu pinter.
Yeah,
It's
I would do that.
genius idea. Ya, gue juga kayaknya mau pakai deh.
If
Kayak ada mantra ini kali ya, mantra Indonesia.
Oh my god, masukin self love affirmation kali ya, mantra self love gitu ya, saking saking self love
Oh,
banget gitu.
boleh boleh. Jadi ntar orang yang ke makam kita jadi kayak oh my god, thank
Yes,
you,
betul. Gila, bagus
you
banget kita.
deceased person. So enough of that rambling. Let's move on to the preview.
Ush.
Till the
Terus
80s
kayak malah ngeri till the 80s sudah lewat kayaknya. Back to the
time
past,
machine.
bukan back to the future.
Ini tuh agak mirip sama kayak lu tuh mesti menaruh diri lu dan kesejahteraan diri.
Emang kayak self obsessed aja gitu kan, yang terlalu parah atau kayak gimana gitu.
Iya.
Tapi ternyata according to this article kayak
It's a great feeling and everyone deserves to feel it. Kayak Michelle tuh lihat tuh. Feel good bet orangnya.
wow, what an amazing preview as usual.
Keren banget seperti biasa editor kita ya.
Thank you, Mr.
Mr. Editor.
Editor. Yay. Oke, so
Oke,
ini kita sekarang recording jam berapa, Cil? Gue tanya.
jam 2:30 ya.
Betul.
Mau sahur orang-orang nih.
Betul sekali.
Tuh,
Dan kita aja nggak sahur ya, Cil, kebetulan.
Iya, iya. Kita nggak sahur tapi kita tetap semangat.
Betul.
Ya.
This is called
Oke.
sleep deprived. Oke, langsung aja nih kita mulai mendalami topik ini. So, sebagai pembuka, maybe what do you think about self-love, Cile?
Well, I think at least everyone should have or acknowledge self-love itu ya. I think it's a way of respecting ourselves. Jadi, for me, it's how you value yourself in a way that is solicitous and considerate towards yourself. Jadi, ya bagaimana lu value yourself aja, tapi in a way that is masih considerate sama diri lu dan seimbang sama orang lain lah istilahnya.
Oh, fancy wording, I see. Apa tadi? Solicitous,
Solicitous, kalau nggak salah.
And considerate.
Solicitous, ya.
Yeah.
And considerate towards yourself.
I mean, yeah, it is a great thing. Tapi kayak weirdly, gue sering nemuin orang-orang yang dimana mereka tuh bener-bener ngelihat self love tuh sebagai hal yang narsisistik, yang kayak bener-bener nih orang ngapain sih, kayak self obsessed banget sama diri mereka sendiri, terus kayak kesannya malah sombong lah atau apa gitu. Kayak it's just so surprising. Have you ever met someone like that, Cile? Apa kayak apa emang itu sebuah hal yang sering kah? Apa cuma gue doang yang menemukan kebetulan gitu, coincidentally?
Kayaknya kalau yang sampai mengira itu narsisistik, kayaknya orang bakal secara nggak langsung, secara bukannya dengan arti sih ngomongnya, tapi kayak lebih ke oh my god gue narsis banget, kayak maaf ya segala macam. Tapi mungkin ya dari diri mereka sebenarnya enggak sih, ini masih normal gitu, bukan yang merasa ini tuh narsis dalam hatinya juga, kayaknya enggak deh. Tapi mungkin ya mereka ngomong aja supaya kita lebih ke orang lain tuh nganggap mereka juga narsis gitu. I thought it's a common way of every individual will do to comfort themselves. Kayak it's how you get back up on yourself dengan mensupport diri lu sendiri. I thought it's a normal way to express gratitude, yaitu rasa bersyukur dengan diri lu sendiri.
Betul, that is so true. Tapi gue percaya atau nggak, Cile, gue juga merupakan salah satu dari orang itu dulu yang menganggap kalau misalkan self love itu narcissism. Dulu lu pernah mikir kayak gitu nggak, Cil? Apa emang dari dulu kayak ya ini self love ya self love, narcissism gitu?
I think at some point pernah sih, karena kayak kalau misalnya lu feel too good, kadang gue masih kayak emang gue sebagus ini apa ini emang sebenarnya rasa narsis yang mempengaruhi
Ya.
pendapat gue tentang diri gue sendiri gitu kan. Iya bisa jadi kayak gitu sih.
Ya, kadang-kadang rasanya tuh kayak ini mah narsis, padahal it's just self doubt gitu ya, kayak ke timah sama hal-hal yang lain. Nah, itu yang dulu gue juga sempet rasain, temen-temen. Anjay, hai Talis. Jam 2:30 begini guys.
Ya.
Jadi dulu yang gue rasain tuh, gue juga sering lihat tuh kayak tiap kali ada yang ngepost misalnya di Instagram gitu kayak I love myself, kayak oh my god I look so good, atau kayak gimana gitu, gue kayak apaan sih nih orang, kayak pede banget loh anjir bisa apa ngerasa kayak gitu. Terus makin gue lihat kesini tuh makin kayak oh ini tuh lebih sesungguhnya gue nyesek ngelihat mereka gitu bisa confident sama diri mereka sendiri, bukannya makin kesini tuh makin gue lihat kalau misalkan ini tuh sesungguhnya cara gue untuk mengekspresikan kalau misalkan gue tuh nggak suka dengan mereka yang bisa seconfident itu, yang dimana gue sesungguhnya pengen bisa seconfident itu tapi gak bisa-bisa. Terus kenapa nih orang kok bisa gampang banget ngepost di Instagram gitu kayak oh my god I love myself, kayak how gitu kan, tapi di luarnya emang kita mikirnya cuma kayak apaan sih nih orang gitu doang kan.
Iya sih. Jadi itu lebih ke ya sebenarnya rasa pengen lo itu jadi somewhat jealous kali ya.
Iya, cuman it's not really seen. Kalau orang bilangnya apa, projecting, anjas. Psychological banget
Anjas,
nih.
projecting. Yeah, I guess some people do be concerned about whether it's the same thing as narcissism ya. Kayak some people will immediately assume it's narcissism due to the confidence in, let's say, complimenting yourself or self-affirmations gitu kan.
Yeah.
But it's probably because it's still pretty unusual, especially in Indonesia where we live, where some people ya, nggak some people sih, mungkin sebagian besar orang-orang masih bingung nih batasnya di mana antara self love sama narcissism, di mana fokus lu ke diri lu sendiri itu udah masuk ke hitungannya annoying atau nyebelin lah di mata orang.
Let's just see the actual definition first, okay? By both of the things.
Okay. Yes,
Okay, according to Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others.
Kan, jadi tentang secara keseluruhan self-love itu berkaitannya ya sama hal-hal yang positif tentang diri lu, tanpa ya sebenarnya nggak dimasuk-masukin tuh hal yang negatif kayak justifikasi diri gitu ya. Nah, sekarang kalau narcissism by definition itu apa sih?
Narcissism, psychology-wise, according to Oxford, it is selfishness involving a sense of entitlement, a lack of empathy, and a need for admiration as characterizing a personality type. Jauh banget ya.
Oke. Nah, sebenarnya dari definisi yang tadi udah Cale bacain udah kelihatan banget kan kontrasnya, bahwa si self-love itu sebenarnya nggak sinister atau sekejam perasaan narsisism itu, yang emang sebenarnya cuma obses sama diri mereka sendiri and gak peduli sebenarnya tentang orang lain gitu lah ya. Gue ngerti banget sih kalau emang ini tuh agak mirip sama kayak lu tuh mesti menaruh diri lu dan kesejahteraan diri lu di atas gitu, tapi kan selama perasaan ini gak mengorbankan orang lain atau membawa perasaan yang buruk gitu kan gak masalah berarti kan, selama lu bisa membalance sama rasa percaya, rasa caring sama orang, ini sebenarnya hal yang positif aja gitu. Jadi ya mungkin istilahnya kita tuh sebenarnya punya pilihan untuk ya merasa think highly of ourselves as long as kita bisa membalance itu sama perasaan kita ke orang lain, untuk appreciate mereka juga, dan untuk ya tetap menjaga diri kita lah ya. Jadi nggak overly self love-nya sampai yang tadi justifikasi gitu.
Bukan self obsessed gitu ya, lebih kayak self loving.
Iya.
Ya benar, kayak people are allowed to choose themselves first, kayak especially if it means sacrificing their own well-being to do so gitu kan. It's fine to do that, asalkan ya yang kayak tadi Cile bilang, jangan sampai apa tadi lu bilang?
Jangan sampai itu tuh ya istilahnya kayak membutakan perasaan ke orang lain gitu
Nah,
lah.
iya, bukan berarti lu
Ini
nggak punya
kayak
empati gitu
gue
buat
di
orang lain
atas.
gitu kan. Bukan berarti lu nggak care sama
Hmm.
orang lain. Ini tuh beda dengan yang dimana kalau misalkan lu misalnya ada orang minta tolong terus lu tolak semuanya gitu terus-terusan every single time. Itu namanya you're just being a horrible person. That's not self love, that's not self care.
Itu gak ada
Yeah, that's
justifikasinya
not
ya.
self love. Don't use that as an excuse, you know. Don't use self love as an excuse.
Hmm.
And other than that, people are also allowed to affirm themselves, you know, kayak with compliments and positive things. And again, it doesn't make them a narcissist gitu kan. It doesn't make them entitled.
Hmm.
Malah enak gitu kan, lu bisa ngomong dengan nyaman ke diri lu sendiri kayak oke, gue cakep hari ini, gue pinter banget, gue bisa ngelakuin semua hal-hal ini, dan lu yakin dengan perkataan lu sendiri. Kayak how good would that feel, you know? I would love to feel that. If I could someday. I mean
Ya, amin. Amin. Ya sih. Sebenarnya, why would telling yourself that you're worthy of life and that you deserve to be better salah. Ulang. Exactly. Kayak, why would telling yourself that you're worthy of life and that yourself deserve better things be a sinister thing? Kayak, here's the thing. Liking who you are, how you look, etc. itu doesn't mean you're settling for just who you are as it is. Self-acceptance isn't ignorance of your flaws. It's knowing that you don't have to define it. Well, self-acceptance isn't ignorance of your flaws. It's knowing that they don't have to define who you are. It's knowing that you can still be compassionate, loving, great human being without hating yourself and being insecure about everything you do.
yes, bener banget. Sumpah, ini yang udah persis kayak tadi gue bilang ya. Kayak bukan berarti lo ngebiarin diri lo yang istilahnya masih banyak kurangnya gitu terus kayak ya udah gue nggak bakal ngapa-ngapain. It's nothing like that.
Ya. And ini ada sebuah opini lagi nih dari seorang profesional dari Grazia India ya. Ya, kalau self-love is the unapologetic act of putting yourself first and being proud and confident in your achievements. This is a healthy mentality, unlike narcissism. And a narcissist typically has low self-esteem and is always in the need of reassurance and adoration.
Nah, once again kayak kelihatan banget kan itu beda banget sama self love dan narcissism, bener-bener beda banget. At very different ends of the spectrum, I guess ya. Kayak surprising juga gitu ya kalau ternyata narcissists actually have low self esteem, karena all this time gue kira tuh mereka emang kayak self obsessed aja gitu kan, yang terlalu parah atau kayak gimana gitu. Tapi ternyata according to this article kayak they have low self esteem, they need constant reassurance and adoration, which I'm sorry but it just sounds so sad. You know.
makanya itu unexpected sih sebenarnya pas gue tahu nggak dari itu juga.
Exactly. Yeah, so dari poin ini juga kelihatan gitu kayak self love is numero uno, ladies and gents and my non-binary babes. Kayak self love, acceptance of who you are gitu, and being confident with the things you are and the things you do impacts a lot parts of your life, you know. Kayak kalau lu pede, lu bisa ngakuin basically anything gitu kan. Kayak lu nggak takut nyoba ini, lu nggak takut nyoba itu, kayak lakuin aja. Dan that makes life so much easier. Why won't you want that? Terus kayak kalau misalkan kita nggak ada self love juga kayak there's a lot of obstacles gitu kan yang kita adain dari diri kita sendiri gitu kan, kayak inner saboteurs yang kayak overthinking, self doubt, insecurities. Padahal kan kalau misalkan kita bisa milih buat ngilangin, which we can with self love, kenapa enggak, you know? Kenapa enggak? Kenapa lu mesti ngebiarin lu ada self doubt yang dimana lu bisa ngehalangin diri lu sendiri from experiencing a lot of things gitu kan, from maybe achieving a lot more things. Kenapa lu mesti ngehalangin diri lu sendiri dengan itu kalau misalkan lu bisa flourish? Anjas, gue udah kayak iklan.
Bagus tuh bahasanya. Profesional
Of
juga.
course.
Yes, I agree banget sama Michelle. Karena it is the one thing we have control
Betul
over.
banget.
Ya, jadi so believe in yourself. Go ahead and only compare yourselves to your past selves. Jadi kalian mau compare juga ending-endingnya perasaan positif kan. Lu bisa lihat perkembangan lu kan dari situ. And nih, yang perlu diingat adalah jangan sampai kalian kehilangan kesempatan berharga hanya karena kalian gak percaya sama diri kalian sendiri. Dan yang lebih penting lagi, jangan sampai dia sahur guys. ya yang penting lagi, jangan sampai kalian ketinggalan untuk merasakan perasaan seperti bahagia dan percaya diri hanya karena kalian takut dianggap narsis. It's a great feeling and everyone deserves to feel it. Kayak Michelle tuh lihat tuh, feel good orangnya.
Ini prove that this is actually 3 a.m.
They also said a common misconception is that this behavior stems from intense self-love, self-obsession, and self-centeredness. But narcissistic individuals are actually rarely hamstrung atau lumpuh by insecurity and shame, and their entire life is an attempt to regulate their image. So narcissism has never been about self-love, it is almost entirely about self-loathing, aka hating yourself. Ini kayaknya ada dendam pribadi aja.
Iya, kayaknya yang nulis artikelnya rada benci, ada dendam, ya bener-bener dendam pribadi gitu ya, ngomongnya kayak they are really hamstrung by insecurity and shame and their whole life is just regulating their image, bla 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 bla. It's kayak kejam banget gitu ya.
Ngeportraynya bener-bener.
Tapi ya, another thing is, wow, dari Luti kita ternyata belajar banyak bahasa Inggris ya, kosakata bahasa Inggris baru. Ada hamstrung yang artinya lumpuh, gue baru tahu. Also self-loathing, hating yourself. Gue kira tuh self-loathing something related to money, but nah. The more you know.
Ada hashtagnya dong.
Yes, the more you know. Study with Tuti.
Anjay. Keren.
Tapi ya, that was so surprising pas gue ngebaca artikel itu, kayak damn, bener-bener the exact opposite of self-love gitu kan, which is self-hate. Bener-bener self-loathing. Dan malah tadi artikelnya juga bilang kayak their entire life is just spent obsessing how to regulate their image. Jadi ini self-obsessnya tuh bukan yang kayak oh my god I look so good, so amazing, terus cocky about it. This is more towards kayak obsessed with trying to regulate your self-image gitu, karena they have so much insecurity, they have so much shame katanya. I'm not saying this for you guys as narcissists, tapi kayak I guess in a way dari yang gue lihat ya, ini mereka the way they deal with insecurity and shame is just somewhat different than other people gitu. Orang lain kan malah makin self doubt dan sebagainya, kalau mereka ya yang tadi, yang nyalahin orang lah, shift blame, terus sekarang jadi trying to regulate their image. They hide it with this facade, facade yang dimana mereka kesannya kayak study with Luti.
lanjut
yang dimana facade ini tuh mereka emang orang yang kayak udah wow banget gitu, padahal they lack so much gitu.
Ini iya.
Ya, bahasa gue emang bagus banget jam 3 pagi.
Iya, bener lagi. Emang biasanya jam-jam 3 pagi tuh ngaruhnya kayak gitu sih. Jadi lebih mikirnya lebih gampang sebenarnya. Ya, jadi lebih gue mikirnya kayak ini ada itu concealer makeup banget.
Yes, makeup banget.
Mereka nge-conceal semua hal-hal yang negatif ini, tapi dengan hal yang negatif juga gitu.
Ya, cuman it's their type of shield gitu, beda sama kita yang lain gitu, yang nggak punya narcissism.
Lastly, sebelum penutup, artikelnya juga bilang kalau it's been long established that there are two types of narcissists: vulnerable ones who have low self-esteem and crave information, and grandiose ones who have genuinely overinflated sense of self. A new study from New York University shows that grandiose narcissists might not be considered narcissists at all. because their behavior could resemble psychopathy, a related condition in which people act with no empathy in self-serving ways. The research team suggests vulnerable types are a true narcissist because they don't seek power or dominance, but rather affirmation and attention that elevate their status and image in the minds of others. Bener tuh, Cal?
I haven't said this tadi, cuman gue sempat mikir juga kayak apakah narcissist itu sesungguhnya psychopaths, karena mereka kan, the thing with psychopaths is that they don't have empathy for other people gitu kan, kayak ya udah gitu, kalau misalkan ya gue jadi ya udahlah, kalau misalkan orang kesakitan atau kayak gimana, yang penting efisien buat gue, yang penting ini apa nggak benefit gue gitu, yang penting kayak gitu, which narcissist, but it kind of seems like that, right? And it was confirmed by this article, bukan confirm sih, lebih kayak the other way, yang dimana tadi grandiose ya, grandiose narcissist, even though ada kata narcissistnya, tapi malah dikonsidernya bukan narcissist at all, malah lebih ke psychopathy. Terus gue kayak, oh, jadi emang the lack of empathy-nya emang benar-benar ngarah ke situ gitu kan. Terus bener juga tadi yang Cile bilang soal gue, bukan, dari yang Cile bilang soal apa yang gue bilang, ayo lo pusing. Yang dia bilang kalau misalkan ini sesuai dengan omongan gue yang tadi, yang dimana gue nyebutin tentang narcissist itu maunya self affirmation, terus attention, biar image-nya mereka naik gitu kan. Ya begitu dah pokoknya.
Tadi gue mau nambahin dikit, tadi emang dari narcissistic itu kan sebenarnya udah diportray sama yang research aja tuh sebarah itu, jadi jangan gampang-gampangkan sama narcissist karena sebenarnya itu udah jauh banget tadi spektrumnya, and ya udah itu emang self-love, terima aja gitu loh. And poinnya sih, self-love is an amazing hack to getting through life, and with that said, love yourself and don't be sorry. Don't love yourself and don't be sorry about it. If you live your life for other people, what would you do if they're gone? You're gonna be clueless and regretful. That's what. And one thing in life to remember is that you don't want to be in your 80s regretting that you didn't do what you wanted and instead did what everyone else wanted for you. Are you really sure those people are still gonna be in your life at the end? Probably not, kan? But you know who's gonna be there with you until the end?
You.
Ya, thank you, Cal, jawabin. Ya.
You.
Okay. So let's work on it. Tell yourself you're pretty and you're enough, and tell yourself that your past mistakes doesn't define you. What you do with it does.
Betul, that's so right. Kayak the only thing that can define yourself is yourself. Jadi ya udah, just do the best with what you have. And yeah, jangan sampai you live till the 80s, till you're 80.
Till the 80s.
Terus kayak malah ngeri, till the 80s udah lewat gitu. Back to the past,
time machine.
bukan back to the future. Yeah, you don't want to be in your 80s regretting that you don't do something that you wanted all this time, kayak malah ngelakuin buat orang lain. Karena bener, people come and go all the time. Nobody's gonna stay, not even your family. So, bener-bener cuma you. It's just you who's gonna be with you till the end of the day, you know. Brandon Urie.
Ya, yeah, betul.
Okay,
T-Swift.
Iya betul. Bentar. Nah, before we end today's episode, ayo kita kasih self affirmation terhadap diri sendiri dulu. Silakan Cile.
I am strong. I am smart.
Hell yes. Amen.
I am apa sih ngomongnya?
I'm pretty annoying. Udah mau jam 4 guys.
I deserve everything I wanted.
Ajas. Gitu guys.
Lu Cak, gantian.
Now my turn. I am hot as fuck. No, I'm kidding. Susah. Lagi dikat. Gak bisa ada fucknya.
Okay.
I am
Bingung kan lu?
Yeah, apa ya? I am enough. I am pretty. I look great. I have a great fashion style.
Yeah.
Not yet, but I'll get there. I am smart. I can do whatever I want as long as I believe in myself. And yeah, I get that this is hard to give yourself self-affirmations even though you don't 100% believe it, but saying it to yourself. Kalau misalkan malu ngomong depan orang or making an Instagram caption, yang ngomong aja sama diri sendiri in your own brain. Walaupun di situ tetap cringe ya kadang-kadang, walaupun ngomong di otak doang gitu ya, tapi still progress is progress and you should try. With that said, please make sure to follow and turn on your notifications on our Spotify and on our Instagram handles at
Let us tell you. Apa sih?
Let Us Tell You Podcast dong, gimana?
Enggak usah gue ngomong Let us tell you, lu lanjutin gitu.
Oh,
Elang.
gimana sih Cile?
Let us tell you.
Gue udah bilang
Ulang.
Okay. At
Let us tell you.
Podcast.
Yay.
And also our YouTube channel. Apa tuh namanya, Cile?
Let us tell you.
Podcast.
Yeah.
So you don't miss out on future episodes. Now, do we know what we're going to talk about in the future episode, Chile? Next episode?
No.
Which is
Frustrating true crime cases.
Indonesian version.
Yeah.
It's part 1. Part numero
Oh
1.
iya, part yang pertama. Seneng nih.
Very excited. Very exciting.
Ini bakal berdasarkan riset banget.
Yes.
So please.
We are trying something new, and hopefully, if it goes well, let us know if you like this content in the future. Kalau kalian juga suka misalnya episode yang kayak today, self-love or narcissism, let us know as well on our Instagram, DM us, whatever. We'll reply. We don't have a life.
Ya, and then terus tiba-tiba kita minggu ini ntar gantian, gue sibuk, Michelle sibuk, yang lain sibuk, Unfanya kayak so sibuk gitu ya.
Yes, there is a reason why we record at 4 a.m.
Iya, ada alasannya kok.
That's why.
Okay.
Betul.
So please stay tuned and don't forget to show your support. And thank you so much for listening. Bye in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Salah kamera.